Good morning, welcome to my video, welcome to my channel. My name is Bridget and I am on a wellness journey, like basically an end of the year reset type thing. I basically want to finish 2024 better off than how I started it. That being said, it is almost 9 o'clock right now. I just got my coffee. I'm actually off today because I work Saturday. We are going to Costco and Walmart and we're gonna do some shopping because I have to get some groceries. But first I need some coffee because I just was not feeling it this morning. I did not want to get out of bed, and when I did get out of bed I just wanted to eat all the things. So last night I went to bed and I was like really struggling with a lot of food noise. I didn't sleep very well. I was like tossing and turning and I woke up with a headache and it was just a mess of a morning. But that's okay, we're gonna push through it. But yeah, so I was having like a lot of food noise this morning. Initially, I just didn't want to get out of bed. I'm just having a quad espresso in a venti cup with 2 pumps of toffee nut syrup and some cinnamon powder. And then I threw in the Premier protein shake. And then I'm gonna have this like spinach feta wrap from Starbucks as well. And I think when I put all this in my Fitbit app, it came up to like 514 calories or something like that. And I think it was like 50 grams of protein. So healthy start, thankfully. Yeah, I was laying in bed, my alarms are going off. And I set my alarms, I think for like 6:30 or 7. Because I wanted to get up earlier. I wanted to like shower and wash my hair and everything. So my alarms are going off and I just kept snoozing. And then I was like, okay, you know what? Let's sleep in a little bit. We won't shower. Like we won't wash our hair because we're going to the gym anyway. So we're gonna go to the gym later anyway. So I'll just, you know, save on time and just sleep in a little bit more. So I did that. And then I was like gonna be getting up. And then my mind went from giving myself a free pass from getting up like when I wanted to like sleeping in to now like let's not get up at all, let's just sleep and enjoy like our day off. That's really good. So my mind went from like giving myself the free pass to sleep in to this is our day off, this is our Saturday, we're working the rest of the week, let's just enjoy it, let's sleep in, let's just watch Law and Order all day. Like that was playing on my mind. I should eat first and then talk. I was thinking like no, because I know that if I end up sleeping in, goodness knows when I'm gonna like wake up at some point, and then it'll be like later and I don't want to I'm not gonna want to go shopping or anything because I'll just be thinking of how busy Walmart and Costco are gonna be. And once I'm like relaxing at home, I'm not going back out. I was like, no, Bridget, like we have to get our stuff together, we have to like go and do this because we have to do meal prep, we have no groceries, we have to do some juicing today. You know, like last week was a complete disaster for week 3. This is like our redemption week. So I got out of bed, got ready and everything, and then I just kept having so much food noise. My mind was like, let's go and get some breakfast. Like I want a BLT, I want a BLT, lots of bacon, extra mayo, like all the things, right? And technically like I could get that if I really wanted to, but I know it's just food noise. I know it's just like, I don't know if I'm getting hit with like one of my like depression waves, like because it comes and goes, and I've been like usually pretty good at like catching it before it really kind of takes over. So I don't know if like I'm getting hit with that or I'm just, you know, kind of getting overwhelmed on the back end in regards to like it's gonna be a long work week and like the next 4 weeks I'm working every Saturday, like I'm working 6 days for the next 4 weeks. So maybe it's just like I'm like internally having this like battle and like getting overwhelmed or whatever. So I don't know if that might be it. But that's kind of where my mind was like going. Like I was trying to like really nip it in the bud. And then when I was heading to my car, to the garage to get my car, I was just thinking like, okay, well, since, you know, I got up early and I am going and like doing all the stuff on my day off, why don't I treat myself and get like something from Costco? My mind was just playing all these tricks on me. And I was feeling a little bit hungry. So I was like, you know what? No, we're going to get something before we go to Costco, because I know that if I didn't get this breakfast and like make my protein coffee, it would have been so much harder for me to resist any of the stuff from Costco. Because before, when I wasn't trying to make healthier choices, every single time I went to Costco, which was like typically every Sunday, I would go to the food court and get a slice of pizza, pepperoni pizza, and a hot dog. Yes, I would get both. At the back of my mind, like, we're gonna get a hot dog, we're gonna get a slice of pepperoni pizza, and we're gonna enjoy that, and then we're gonna come back home and do nothing and just relax and enjoy the day off. And I was like literally arguing with myself in my head. This is probably why I have a headache, because I was probably arguing with myself all night when I was trying to sleep. I was like, no, I have to get something to eat on the way there, something like healthier, because I don't want to get a hot dog and pizza. Like, yeah, mentally it sounds good, but physically I don't need it. I don't want it, you know? I know that it's just food noise. I know that I'm just getting hit with, you know, these cravings or this wave or whatever it is. So I'm like, I have to like kind of fight against that. So I was like, you know what? No, I have to make better choices, because I can't just get to like F it mode or give in to every whim of like craving or whatever. I mean, that wrap was really good, but it was no Costco hot dog or slice of pizza. But I know that I just like emotionally want to have that. So at least that wrap will fuel my body. And I'm happy that I made the healthiest choice, because before I would just be like, yeah, let's get that hot dog. Let's get that, you know, slice of pizza. I definitely need to focus on, you know, taking time to stop myself and really think about the choices that I make, and not allow myself to make excuses like, oh, it's my day off, or, you know, oh, well, you know, we're gonna go to the gym later anyway, right? Because that is one of the things that came up in my mind, like, oh, I'm gonna do the weight training class, so it's fine, I can eat whatever. I don't want to do that. You know, I want to try and still feel my body and make the best choices that I can, especially since I'm like so new at this, you know, kind of like reset, and I just want to try and make the healthiest choices, because I do struggle so much mentally with food noise, and I like have issues with food, honestly, which really sucks, but that's life. Everyone's got their thing. And you know what, honestly, like the thing that really helped me this morning on my way here, so when I woke up and I was like getting ready, like the food noise was so loud in my head. And if you struggle with food noise, like, you get it. If you don't, then God bless you, because, you know, I mean, we all have our thing, but it's like food noise is so annoying, especially when you struggle with it for so long. It's like, it can be really loud, and you feel like kind of trapped in your head. Like, it might sound crazy to some people, but so I was like really struggling this morning, and even when I was like getting dressed and everything, I was just like so close to like giving in, and it was just a nightmare for there for a little bit. And then I was like, okay, you know what did I do in the spring when I was doing really good on like following eating within my calorie deficit, and like really working through you know, my struggles there. And one of the things that I did was every morning I would just play a podcast. Like, I would play either Chris Teller, or I think the other one is like it was losing, I think it's called, like, it's Corinne, but it's like, I think it's, her thing is like losing 100 pounds with Corinne. And I would listen to those podcasts as soon as I would wake up every morning back in spring when I was like really crushing it. So I was like, you know what, let me do that. And it really helped me, honestly. I don't even remember what episode it was. It was like a newer episode of Losing with Corinne, because I haven't really listened to their podcast since I kind of fell off back in, I think like June or July. So I haven't really listened to their podcast. I've been just kind of mostly listening to all my true crime. So I was like, let me check on these podcasts. And I still follow them, of course. I just picked like the most, like just a random one. I didn't even really read the title. And I think it was actually like one of them, like say like Food Pushers or something, because I guess it's like getting into the holiday season now. And then the episode that I was listening to when I was coming here was about making like your plan. And I was thinking, you know what, maybe part of this like today is because I'm feeling a little overwhelmed that I'm going to be changing my schedule for the next month. Like, I'm going to be back to working my part-time job as well. So I work full-time I have a full-time job, and that's the job that I typically work like 7:30 to 4 or 8 to 4:30 at. And then I do have a part-time job, but I haven't worked there in like 2 months because they were cutting hours. So my manager was like, oh, we're cutting hours, you know, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, I have a full-time job, so just give whatever hours you would have gave me and give them to, you know, the people there that don't have other jobs. And then just let me know, you know, whenever you need me to help out. So for the past like 2 months, I would say 2 months or maybe 3 months, I haven't worked there at all, which was fine by me because I was like, I'm just keeping it because I like to have 2 jobs, because you never know with the economy and stuff. She texted me a couple nights ago, and she was like, hey, like, I need you to work Wednesdays. So I was like, okay, let me switch some stuff around. So I was able to trade shifts with some people. So my full-time job typically schedules me Monday to Friday, and then I was able to switch some shifts. So I was able to switch with the people who usually work Saturdays, and then they would take my Wednesday. So now for the next month, I'll be working my full-time job Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then on my part-time job will be Wednesday. So I'll be going back to like 6 days a week, which is fine. Like I love working, but I haven't done it in a while. And I think I kind of got used to like not having to juggle all that, because it does get like draining and exhausting. But I love what I do, so it's not like a big deal, and I do enjoy having 2 jobs, so I'm thankful for that. But I think getting myself mentally prepared for juggling these hours again, and then just kind of scheduling myself to be like, okay, you no longer have Saturdays free. Everything you need to do, you're gonna have to do on a Sunday, and you're really gonna have to like juggle, you know, getting back to working the part-time job, juggle my full-time job, you know, get back into making sure that I'm doing my meal prepping, my shopping and everything, and like still also making time for my relationship, because I feel like I kind of get tunnel vision, you know, and then things usually fall off. And when I get tunnel vision and I focus on, you know, so much working so many hours, juggling the 2 jobs and everything, the things that fall off are my health and my relationship. So I want to make sure that, you know, I'm still making time for my man, and that we're still enjoying our time together, and he's like feeling like a priority still, and then also making sure that I'm sticking with my meal prepping, all that, because I know that my big thing too is like when I don't plan, even just like the night before, if I don't plan the next day and I have like no plan, no food prepped, no nothing, it's like 2 seconds and I'm in FM mode, and then I'm just like, forget it, I can't do this, like blah blah blah, right? So it's really easy for me to fall off. So I need to like just take a breath. I think I'm just getting myself too worked up mentally, because I did it before. During COVID, I worked 70 hours a week. They really needed help at my part-time job, so I switched my shifts, and I was working the evening shifts at my full-time job so that I could work morning at the part-time job. So basically during COVID, like the end of 2020 to the end of 2022, yeah, so it was like 2 years. And then I actually had like a mental breakdown, so I had to slow down. But and I'm not laughing because it's a joke, I'm laughing just because it's like, I can't believe I let myself get so burnt out. So basically my schedule for 2 years was Monday to Friday, I'd work my part-time job. I'd go in about 7:30 or 8 a.m. and I'd work there till 1. And then thankfully I don't live far from my part-time job. And then I drive home, because I was working from home due to COVID and all that, for my full-time job. And I would work 1:30 to 10, and I did that Monday to Friday. So that was my schedule. And then Saturdays I'd work a full 8-hour shift at my part-time job. And then Sundays was my only day off. I loved it because I love working a lot, but I got burnt out, and like it just like, I had a mental breakdown, honestly. So that wasn't good like for my mental health, because again, like I got tunnel vision. I was focusing so much on working at my part-time job, being there when they needed me, working at my full-time job, being there when they needed me, because with COVID, like everything was just a complete disaster. It was a total shit show. Like it was just nuts. So it was just go, 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 go. Like I was living off energy drinks. Like it was crazy. And I, like, part of it, I did it to myself because I agreed to work so much all the time. But yeah, I got total tunnel vision. I was just like sleeping, working, eating. And when I mean eating, like I was binging. Like I was just like so tired. I never meal prepped. I never did anything. So I was just like eating out all the time, eating on the go, you know, grabbing quick stuff. So my mental health went down. My depression was like so bad. My eating, my food habit was like insane those 2 years. Like it was just horrendous. That's actually when I gained, I think actually I gained the 50 pounds before I even went back to work. Not back to work, but like before I went to like that crazy shift. So from March 2022, the end of September 2020, when I went to like work more at the full-time job and switched my schedules and all that, I was like really depressed. I gained like 50 pounds during those months, during like the lockdowns and everything, for the first 3 months. And then I kind of looked at working extra shifts as like kind of like a saving grace for me, because I was like, if I'm working too much, then I'm too busy to let things get to me. I'm too busy to binge all the time. I'm too busy to want to sleep all the time because I'm working all the time, right? And then it actually had the opposite effect on me. So it wasn't good. But lesson learned. I'm not gonna obviously get to the point where I'm, you know, doing, you know, 2 days anymore. Like I'll work 6 days a week. I'll juggle working full-time and part-time hours, but I'm never going to go back to working the 2 jobs in one day. That I won't do. Like, I'll stick to my 8.5 hour shifts and that's it. But yeah, so I think maybe last night and this morning I was just feeling overwhelmed, because on the back end I was thinking about that and like, how am I going to juggle this again? It's not a big deal. 6 days a week, like, people do that all the time. And I'm not doing 2 a day, so it's not gonna be anywhere near how it was before. So I feel better now that I've talked this out, honestly. Like, I mean, it's weird kind of getting into my comfort zone and putting this out there, but it feels nice to actually like just sit here and work through my emotions and mental craziness and, you know, make healthier choices and all that. We're gonna head to Costco, do some shopping, and then we're gonna head to Walmart, do some shopping, because there are certain things from like that I need that I can't get from Costco. So we're gonna go to Costco first, because that usually gets busier faster, and then I'll come back and go to Walmart. Let's just see where this day takes us, but it's basically gonna be like grocery haul for the week. Just gonna be me today, which I kind of like. I really enjoy having some alone time. I probably enjoy it too much, but that's okay. So let me hit the road and then I'll check in when I do. See ya. Melting. Pouring rain, of course. And of course I parked in the first spot in the corner. So shopping is done. So as I walk in the rain, let's look at my cart. Got some sushi because I want that for dinner. And got a pineapple. We got 2 bags of celery for the juicing. I got another box of the Premier Protein pancakes, which I'm so excited for. And then I got a cantaloupe. We got a very expensive watermelon. Let's see here. I got a bag of carrots for snack boxes. We got 2 packages of blueberries. And then a cantaloupe. I don't know if I said that. Oranges for juicing. 2 boxes of peaches. And then I got a box of Honeycrisp apples for juicing. And then I got this salad because the salad is delicious. So I'm gonna pack all this shit up and then I'll go over the receipt when we get inside. But that's my shopping. I'm absolutely drenched. My jacket is soaked. Ugh. It's freezing. It's like a cold rain. I love the rain, so I'm not really complaining, but it's like cold and I'm not prepared. I kind of want to just like sit here and watch the rain and listen to it because it's so soothing. But we mustn't, we got things to do. So Costco was amazingly empty. It's a Tuesday, so of course it's going to be less busy than on like a Sunday. I, of course, parked in the very back because I was like, let me get my steps in. It rained. That's on me, whatever, it's fine. My fruit got washed. Just kidding, I'm gonna wash it at home, obviously. I got actually more than I thought I was gonna get. So let's just review this quick. So I got the 2 cases of peaches. They were $3.99 each. The cantaloupe was $4.99. The Honeycrisp apples, the box of Honeycrisp apples, was $12.99. I'm going to juice majority of those. And then I also bought a pineapple, the watermelon. So the pineapple was $4.99. The watermelon was $12.99. I got a 3-pack of cucumbers to do like a cucumber salad, and that was $5.49. I don't remember them being that expensive for a 3-pack of cucumbers. $5.49, that's, I don't know. I haven't bought a 3-pack in a while. I usually go for the bag that has like the mini cucumbers. I got the 3-pack, but I feel like for 3 cucumbers, $5.50 is a bit much, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's the regular price. So the blueberries, I got 3 packages of blueberries because I love blueberries and they are huge. I don't know what kind of steroids they're pumping into these blueberries here at Costco, but they're like bigger than the grapes I saw. I was like, what is going on here? But they're delicious, so whatever, it is what it is. Those were $9.59 each. And then I'm so happy that I found the protein pancakes because, I mean, I've only had them a few times. I'm still on the first box, but they are amazing. They're definitely gonna be a staple going forward. So I got a box of that. It was regular price for $18.99, which actually I feel like isn't that bad. I think the box said there was like 36 pancakes per box. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I read it wrong, but I feel like even then, like, that's not bad. Like $18.99 for the box of pancakes. Super convenient, so good. Protein, like, I'm all about that. Convenience, quick and easy. So the 2-pack of the dill pickle salad was $7.99 for the 2-pack. I got 2 bags of celery sticks. Those were $6.49 each. That again is for juicing. I got a bag of oranges, $6.99. That's also for juicing. I also got the California rolls because I definitely want some sushi tonight. and that box was $13.99. The baby carrots was $5.99. I got those for snack boxes, and total with taxes was $146.95 for that. Yeah, $146.95. I did have $160 as like my starting budget. Usually like I have a starting budget in my head, and then I'll take the cash out for my bank to do that, and then I'll try and stick within that budget. But I do have like some wiggle room, because a lot of the times, you know, things are constantly going up, things are expensive, and you know, thankfully I'm in a position where like if I, you know, need to go slightly over budget, I can do that as long as I'm making healthy choices. Like I'm not gonna go over my budget to buy a bag of chips or whatever, because at the end of the day, like that's not helping me. Like I'm spending money, so I'm wasting money on junk, and also, you know, it's not helping me on my journey of being healthier and losing weight and whatever. So I'm like, if I, you know, need something extra, like a different ingredient for juicing that I didn't anticipate, or you know, the salmon I'm buying or the fruit I'm buying is more expensive than, you know, I calculated in my head, then it's like, okay, I can justify going over budget a little bit. It's not a big deal. So I kind of have like a leeway with that. So I did have $160 that I was planning to spend today on groceries. Obviously I'm over that slightly because I'm under it with Costco. It was $146.95, but I still have to go to Walmart and get ginger. I should have got it in here and I didn't see it, and I was like, I'm not looking around for it. Like I'm not searching for stuff, you know. Let's get some ginger from Walmart. I need turmeric, kale. I need some more brown sugar Splenda for my coffees. And then I think I'm gonna get a box of protein oatmeal. I might hold off on that and see if I have any at home, because I feel like I might have a box in the cupboard. I have to go through my cupboards, honestly, so maybe I'll hold off on getting the protein oatmeal. But I definitely need to get, I need to get more sugar-free syrup too for the pancakes, especially since I just bought a new box. And I head to Walmart now. It is already almost 11, it's 10:50, so I'm definitely falling behind schedule. I'm getting like uncomfy now because my jacket's so wet. I don't have rain boots, I don't have a rain jacket. I'm so unprepared for this weather. And I always say like, I'm gonna get rain boots, I'm gonna get a rain jacket, and I never do because I'm stingy, honestly. I don't want to spend the money. I'm just like, I never go anywhere, I never do anything. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stay home and chill out and not buy the things that I need. And then that also prevents me from going out because I'm not prepared. It's fine, it's my life. All right, so we're gonna head to Walmart, and then I'll kind of go over that receipt too and see exactly how much I went over budget. So I'll check in then. Walmart shopping is done. I got what I needed, and then I got a few things that I always need but didn't have to buy. The only reason I really bought them was because they're on sale, and they were hygiene products I use every day. So whenever I go to like Walmart, I always go down the hygiene aisle. I don't know why I'm wearing my sunglasses, it's been raining all day. I always go down to the hygiene aisle to check like my deodorant, my toothpaste, stuff like that, to see if it's on sale, because I use it every day. So I'm like, I try and stock up when it's on sale, so I'm never paying full price for it. I did end up getting a box of the high protein oatmeal. So I got the regular one. I remember before when I was buying it, I was getting like the brown sugar one. When I looked at the like nutrition information, the brown sugar one had just as much sugar in it as protein. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. You can't call it high protein if it has the same amount of sugar. So this one has less calories, less sugar. So it's 1 gram of sugar, 6 grams of protein, and 100 calories per package. So this one just sounded better. And then I figure I can sprinkle on, you know, just some cinnamon, maybe some sugar-free maple syrup if I want, or I can even sprinkle on some of the like Splenda brown sugar, and it would still be more protein, less sugar than if I bought the brown sugar high protein one. So I just got 1 box of that, and then I got, of course, my 2 bags of kale for my green juice. I got 2 big red cabbages, and then I got this sugar-free maple syrup. This was like $3 and change. I swear last year I could buy this at the dollar store for like $1.50. I'm gonna have to check the dollar store next time I'm there to see if they still sell this, because I know for a fact I used to get this from the dollar store, but I haven't bought it in like over a year. So I don't know, maybe they just don't even sell it anymore, but Walmart sells it now for $3.50, which is insane, but it's fine. Like, gotta do what you gotta do. And then I ended up getting the hygiene products that I bought were just my deodorants. So I use this deodorant every day, all day. It's just a Secret Relaxing Lavender, cruelty free. So I always buy this when it's on sale. I think I still have 4 or 5 at home that haven't been opened. So I only bought 2, but I use it every day, all day. So I'm like, when it's on sale, I'm buying it because it's something that I use all the time and it doesn't expire like forever. So, well, I mean, everything has an expiry date, but it's deodorant, like, come on. I did buy this toothpaste. I always use the Hello brand toothpaste, or I'll use, I think it's Burt's Bees that I use as well. I do try and stick to more natural products when I can. Of course, like, not everything I use is like that, but I do try and be more mindful of that, you know, when it comes to some products. This one I've never actually seen before or used before, but it is Super Mega Whitening, 2 shades whiter, whitening powered by vitamin C, natural peppermint flavor. And when I scanned it on the Yuka app, which is like a health like app, so you can basically scan like anything with a barcode, and if it's been entered in the app, it'll give you like a score out of 100, and then it'll tell you based on the score why it got that score, like if there's added chemicals, if there's like, you know, an added preservatives, stuff like that. So this one, I don't remember what it came up as, but it came up like really good. I think it was like in the 90s or something. I haven't tried this one yet, but I do always use the Hello toothpaste, and I really love all of them. So, and this is like a whitening one. So the sugar-free syrup was actually $3.97. The Splenda, because I got the bag of brown sugar Splenda mix, was $8.27. And then I got the Hello toothpaste, which was $7.97. The 2 lavenders, they were each $5.97. I got the protein was $4.47, and then the 2 bags of the kale were $5.97 each. The ginger, it was just like loose ginger, it goes by weight. I ended up getting $2.75 worth of ginger, and then the one really big one of cabbage that I got was $9.35, and then the smaller one was $6.34, and that's going to be for my red cabbage honey crisp apple juice, and I'm going to add some ginger to that as well. So grand total from this one bag of Walmart stuff came to $69.59. So yeah, so that was like well over $200 worth of shopping today, but that's more than enough for, like, you know, my snack boxes, my fruit, my juices for this week, and then I have a bunch of frozen stuff that I can make for lunches and dinners. That's all my groceries. Costco, Walmart, we're done. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna unpack everything. I might relax for a little bit because I'm actually feeling a little tired. I think the weather might be getting to me because it's so like gloomy and rainy. So I might chill for a bit and then clean up and then jump into juicing and meal prepping. Or I might just jump into doing everything when I get home. I'll see kind of what the situation is at home. All right, I'm gonna head home. My day is done. I am going to bed. It is almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:57 and I'm so tired. So I'm gonna call it a night. I did enjoy my sushi for dinner. I was able to get my juicing done for the most part. I did a cabbage and so it was like a red cabbage and Honeycrisp apple juice with some ginger. And then I also did my green juice, the kale and celery and pineapple juice. I'm really like loving that juice, so I decided to make it again. And I unfortunately didn't get like any footage of that because I can't find my tripod. I have no idea where the heck it is. I feel like I left it in my car. Then by the time I finished that, I just wanted to like chill for a bit because my back was killing me, my legs were killing me. I think I was juicing for like 4 hours from like start to finish of like unpacking all the groceries, cleaning everything, juicing everything, cleaning the machine, juicing, cleaning, all that. Didn't really get to any meal prepping, unfortunately, but I do have like fruit and stuff ready for work tomorrow. And then I still have some frozen soup, like homemade soup from last week that I can take to work. So I think I'm going to take one of those tomorrow, and then after work tomorrow I'll come home and then I'll meal prep some stuff. I think I have like fish and chicken breasts and stuff in the freezer, so I'll figure out, you know, what I want to eat, and then I'll kind of just cook that tomorrow. I'm just gonna like throw a lot of sleep oil in my diffuser right now. I'm using the Sage Natural Wellness, the Sleep Well one. They have this sleep oil that's absolutely my favorite called Dream State, but they only sell it in a 10 ml bottle, so I go through it so fast. And it's not because you need a lot, you definitely don't. I just love it, so I use a lot of it. But it does last me like still a long time, even when I only have the 10 ml one. But I wish it came with like a 30 ml bottle. I think they know that it's like their bestseller sleep oil, so they keep it in 10 ml, so people just keep having to buy the 10 ml ones. But if they had it in like in a 30 ml, even a 60 ml, even though it's a lot of money for like the bigger bottles, I would definitely spend that money and get it. I did get over 9,000 steps today. I ate with my calorie deficit. I think with the sushi and everything, it came to just over 1,800 calories for the day. And then I did drink my water. I was like chugging it a few minutes ago. And then I actually did have some of the juice that I made. So I had a bottle of the greens juice left over, so I had some of that. And then I also had a small amount of the purple cabbage juice that I made. And honestly, like, I think that juice is my new favorite. It's so good. It's so earthy. It's so like, I don't know, it tastes super healthy. So I really enjoyed trying it. I'll see if I still enjoy it tomorrow, because obviously it'll be sitting in the fridge and all that. I'll see how that goes, and if it's good, then I'm gonna continue juicing that one, because it's really good for your digestion and stuff. So that's it for today. Thank you if you made it all the way through. Today was just kind of like grocery haul, showing that. Oh yeah, and I had that like chat this morning, so I felt a lot better after having that chat, which is crazy because I don't usually talk about those types of things. But I feel with like going on this wellness journey, like it's kind of easier just to talk it out like with myself, but like not really with myself because it's being put out there. But I felt good after talking and like not having any like judgment in the moment, or like sitting next to someone talking and like gauging their reactions or like bracing for their reactions or whatever. So it's kind of nice just to like talk about things and kind of show like I'm only, well, this is like my 4th week into this actually, but it's not all like hunky-dory, and I struggle a lot, and I've struggled for a long time with binge eating, emotional eating, food noise, depression, all that. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time for me to kind of heal from all that and like make actual progress with it consistently, so that I'm not like constantly being bombarded by like negative thoughts and food noise and all that. So it's a work in progress, but we're working through it. So I'm gonna head to bed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.